So, we're in Kerbal Space Program again, and continuing the build of the single stage to orbit vessel. So, where we left off last time was basically I can't fly anything. That seems to be the biggest problem right now. So I have gone and done something radical, and I have set up an Xbox One controller for flying my S.S.T.O. So I'm gonna give that a shot. So I have no idea at all if this is gonna work. This could basically just fail right now because the controller won't work. So this definitely does something. Let's just say that was not what I was supposed to do. And neither was that. But it does work. Let's try that again. See, I told you. Let's see if we can get through my watch without a Kerbal dying. So throttle up, I know. Just touch it a little, it goes down. Touch it a lot, it goes up. So that's kind of neat. And harder to use. I have to turn on my engine manually anyway. And this time, before I do anything on the controller, I'm going to wait till I'm barely taken off, and I'm just going to tap it. Or, well, oh, I don't even need to tap it. Oh, okay, I seem to be bad at using the controller as well. Okay, one control. Oh, I think a guy killed a Kerbal. Okay, let's do this. Oh, let's not do that. And Cambo, sorry, I'm ducking underneath the thing on the camera here. Cambo and Bob seem to be our victims today. It is touchy. It's very touchy. Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay, back to the joystick now that I've taken off. I also put the stabilization on, so I can try to basically make very, very fine adjustments here, and let SAS make up for my incompetence. Whoa. Okay, so I need to turn around here. And I should turn around the other way. And that's not what I meant by I need to turn around here. Whoa! Ah! Where you going, buddy? Where you going? I think we're gonna die anyway. And so maybe it is a little unstable, because it does basically start flipping around at some point, and really moving at that speed it really shouldn't. So I think I'm gonna go and I'm gonna add more wing. So we'll see how that goes. Not really a major change, but a difference nonetheless. I think I'm giving up on the Xbox controller for now. I'll play with that by myself. You know, it's like the problem with that is that it's basically changing the analog variable stick to a digital stick, so that as soon as I move it a little bit, I'm moving it, and that's that. Unlike, you know, and that's the problem with the keyboard too, but at least the keyboard, you're used to that, you know. So I have to say, right now I'm not really used to that with the Xbox controller, thinking that way, you know. I always try to think it's variable, and at least my brain is thinking that way. So basically, I'm just going to turn this around. I don't know. It seems a little more stable. Of course, I haven't done anything crazy. It seems to be turning around just fine. Whoa. Whoops. I hit the Z button that, you know, turns on all the engine and fires everything up. That was bad. But I think other than that, which I think I can avoid by moving the wheels back a little bit further, okay, only a couple changes there. I've moved things around, basically. It looks kind of goofy, and I also removed the canards off the front of the craft. The wheels, there's more of them, more for landings than anything else. And I'm hoping this will help. Not getting the spontaneous lift I used to get before, which I guess is fine, you know. I guess that would be the control tower. Easy enough to buzz the control tower. weird because it feels like it floats. And then that happens. So, quite a few changes. I still didn't change the button, so I accidentally stopped accidentally turning on the rocket, but you know, we're gonna need some things to do later. Looks tiny though, compared to that last version. No instant takeoff. And I guess the test here is, can it land on things? Whether they be runways or the surface of other planets. No, burning off more speed. Getting into a dangerous area. Brakes on. Okay. I think we got ourselves a vessel that can actually bring somebody back to the planet. I'm gonna fire back up. And make sure I can still take off. I didn't really, that's one thing I'm not too pleased with it was the runway length, but I think if I were to move these back wheels up, I could address that issue. Right now it looks like it's gonna have to fly off the end of a mountain. Oh, there we go. We have flight. More control surfaces here. Hopefully it helps. Not what I was looking for. Bit better. Wow. This thing maneuvers much better than the previous versions. I think I might have that balance I was looking for. Doesn't flip around. Okay, now I'm going to land it on the ground next to the runway because, again, like I said, maybe I'll land this on Mun. If I can get it there. I'll definitely need to find some way to carry more fuel and things like that. But, you know, it is supposed to be that vessel. But again, it needs to be able to take off from ground. Whoa! So I tried to do that without changing, or by changing as few of the flight characteristics as possible. So, well, we'll see what happened. And this time we're going to try to go to orbit. And that I'm going to have to call a failure as well. What's happened here is I don't think I have enough lifting power. There's not enough in those engines to stop this thing from falling. Well, I'll have to see what happens next time. But I think that's it for Kerbal Space Program S.S.T.O. today. I'll see you all in the next episode.